Welcome back to Grizz Vision, brought to you by the Evans Law Group. My name is Neil Rule, here with Coach Kampe after, Coach, a very exciting 68-66 win over the UIC Flames on the road that wraps up Horizon League regular season play. This game, at the beginning, certainly, you guys teetered on the brink a little bit. Your second unit kept you in it, and then ultimately you won.
Yeah, you know, to beat a team in senior day in their gym, especially those seniors that have meant so much to this school and are such good players, to be able to win here against them on their senior night is quite an accomplishment. And I don't think you can take it lightly, what we did as a basketball team to win here, especially coming off that game Thursday night, a game that if we'd have hung on a 10-point lead with 7 minutes to go, if we hang on and win, now we get a home game in the tournament. So with the disappointment of that, to come in here and play, I feel really good about our guys and to beat the bugaboo that's killed us all year. I feel happy for them. They're really happy in that locker room, and they should be happy in that locker room. And it's cool to see. It really is.
Coach, you talked about the fact a lot here today, the record in one-possession games. A lot this season has been talked about that. You guys now have won 2 of your last 3 in the one-possession outcomes. You feel like you've turned a corner in that? Well,
we are 13-18. And just think, we were 2-10. Just think if we were 8-4. You know, we'd have 19 wins, and we're thinking, wow, we can have a 20-win season if we win a game in the tournament. And all it is one possession.
Right.
Just one possession in those games. It wasn't. We had some bad losses, but who doesn't? I mean, Northern Kentucky got beat by 1,000 at Wright State, and look at that game the other day. This team beat us by 30 in the arena and had 30 dunks and kicked our tail, and a month later we come in their place and beat them. That's college basketball. The whole narrative would be different if we'd have won one-possession games. And so that's the thing that we have to hang on to as a group as we go into the tournament, that, you know, we might be the 6th or 7th seed, but, you know, we're not that bad, you know. We're not that bad. We didn't have a great year. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to – we finished where we finished, and we deserve all the criticism or anything anybody wants to say. We deserve it. But if you step back from it and look at it, we're not that bad. We're close.
Well, that's a great thing about March Madness, though. You push the reset button on all that. The one-possession games, all that stuff, nothing else matters but the next 40 minutes.
Oh, and Steve was, you know, kind of upset at that call at the end, and as I grabbed his hand, I just said to him, "No, this game really didn't matter. You guys are going to be the 4th seed no matter what happened today, unless Green Bay lost, and we're going to be whatever Milwaukee does. So this was just a day to honor your seniors and play a basketball game, and our kids kind of acted like that early, but we got it going later. And let's talk about that last play, okay? Because officials get a lot of crap,
right?
And I called 2 timeouts, okay? And I made sure that everybody understood the rule. The rule is, with 0.4 of a second or less left in a game, the ball must be tipped. It cannot be shot. There's no way that you can catch and shoot in 0.4 of a second. So when all 3 referees guaranteed me that they knew that rule, we put all 5 guys at the front of the rim so that they couldn't. If they were going to tip it, they were going to have to do it from 10 feet.
Right.
And if they tipped it in, we go to overtime, you know. And then we can't foul, because the worst thing you do is they tip it in and foul and you lose. So they tried to run a play where they ran their big to make it look like they were going to tip to him, and then they ran Adi, who's an unbelievable athlete, down the middle. X stuffed it out and stepped right in his path and did an unbelievable job. X, nobody's even going to know what X did. And because they threw it over to this guy outside the line. And the reason we didn't have anybody out there guarding him is because you can't catch and shoot. Right. And so all these fans are mad and everybody's mad. It's the rules. So those 3 guys knew the rules and did a good job of adjudicating that particular possession.
Adjudicating, huh? Real quickly, Coach, before we let you go.
I've had it. Adjudicating is a sandwich somewhere, I think.
Before we let you go, Coach, first in your 36-year career here, you got a win on Leap Day. You were 0-1. Does it feel good to get that monkey off your back?
Yeah, I didn't know it until you told me before the game, because you're always going to tell me crap like that. So that's all I was worried about during the game was, could we win on Leap Year Day, you know, because I'll never have another one. So that was my biggest concern. When I was screaming at Rashad late in the game for not going to the ball and getting it. It was because of the leap year
pressure
day.
this morning.
Yeah, it was the pressure of the leap year day.
All right, Coach, appreciate the time. Hey, congratulations, man.
I feel really good about it. I might go out and celebrate. Oh, no, I got to get on a bus.
Thanks for the time.